Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Jack O'Neill, great to have you. Sir Mako as well. Hope you guys are doing fine. Just grabbed my cup of coffee, so I'm ready to begin. Now, I just got online. If you're on the community group and you saw me online, Mist was smelting true gold. It was hectic to get home, so I haven't been able to do anything. I wanted to grab my chance of the minion of Grumpus. I didn't have collected any minions so far, which is sad. Hope you guys had more luck. If you had more luck, please tell me it's my turn now. I'm actually doing this on 5 characters and I had no luck whatsoever. Yeah, I titled the stream after the series, Let's Gold Cap, Mission Long Boy, and then questions and answers for TSM and in general gold making. You are the best gold making streamer and video maker. Thank you, Sneakiness. I saw you just joined Discord. Hope you followed the series. Hope you enjoyed it as well. So if you have any questions, shoot. I will try and get my minion of Grumpus. I should do all of my reposting. Depends on what comes up. Maybe I will be farming. You've been watching for a while and just got the Discord. Alright. Alright. What made you join the Discord? Are you willing to try the groups? Just trying to see if Big Boy respawns now. Just let me get a kill. Grab some of these ads, which is annoying if a lot of people are here. Let me just get smashed. I'm trying to get this out of the way because I really want to have the minion. At least one of your uploads you said to join Discord. And you just got here. You just got here on Discord. I'm not on Discord right now, so you won't be able to reach me. I try to close as many tabs as I can. If anyone is viewing the stream and had a question for me there and wasn't able to answer it, you can ask it right now. And if it is something visual, I can show it as well, which is pretty easy. Who's this amateur? Hey Gwilyn, great to have you. Long time no see, and it's probably just my fault. How are you? I saw you got that beautiful sweater for Christmas. I'm kind of jealous about it. I want one from Home Alone as well. Or maybe something else, but it looked neat. Twitter is good for everything. Come on, dismount. Yes, Sir Mako. You have a question, go ahead. I saw you're selling a lot of enchanting, yes? Are you having profits? How do you make profits? Generally just by doing the shuffle for the bracers. And what we do as well, when herbs are cheap, we do the veil shuffle from the inscription offhands. So sometimes we buy bulk herbs, anywhere between 30 and 50,000 gold spent, and then just get a lot of veiled crystals. Me, Savvy, and Miss, we all have 1 or even 2 characters who have the tools of the trade. So if we go out and actually do our keys or world quests, we get additional material as well, which is then a bonus on top of the flip and the shuffle. I'm actually looking for Lost Children, but I think I completed it already. Gwilyn, your question, how have you been? Yeah, the Home sweater is awesome. Indeed. I've been good. I've been good. I had a break, I think. Sorry, just actually after you think is subscribed to me. I didn't do a lot of Twitch streams since then. Did some mythic raiding, got tired of that because it was too much work, and I just started like 2 or 3 months ago back with a series, so hoping to stream more, like 2 times a week. And after New Year we're gonna start it from scratch. I actually picked Argent Dawn as a targeted server because it's an RP server and it's very high populated, so it is a challenge to do. So you just make enchants because the profit is on disenchanting from tailoring and inscription. Jack, you use my pastebin string, but how can I do with auctions? People very low. Example, I post Veil Crystals, 100% DB market, but more people are in 59, 80%. Well, first of all, mine will be listed cheaper as it comes to mat price. When we do list these materials, we do it manually in bigger stacks. The reason why it is so low, the percentage for DB market, is because a lot of people use that flip. I actually am able to make veiled crystals for around 50 to 60 gold, and Umbra shards for around 20 gold, and gloom dust for about 2 gold each. So yeah, I don't use the string for that because DB market is way too high. If you ever feel like, okay, I'm wanting to keep track, what I actually got, Frozen Arms of the Hero. So if you ever feel that people are really being obnoxious when it comes to undercutting, do keep track of those markets manually. Scan them first, take a look before you hit that posting scan, and you will see where your materials will end up. So Gwilyn, you're on Argent Dawn. Okay, I got 210 characters ready who hasn't been to battle for Azeroth. So that means I still have to do the opening quest, I still have to get my neck quest done. I have to level, I have professions on those characters, but I don't think I'm gonna use those professions. So it's gonna be a real from scratch. My druid has like 700 gold and the demon hunter has like 5,000 gold. I made a guild, but I'm gonna expand the guild for guild taps, and I'm gonna use that 5,000 gold for that. That's what I'm planning to do. So we're really gonna start from scratch, and like a new player coming into BFA, what's gonna happen? Sir Mako, I hope that answered your question, what you wanted to hear. So we only have like 3 quests. Something's wrong. Okay, I think I got them. Planning on leveling an enchanter. Do you have inscription as well? And what I suggest, rewatch the enchanting video. You gotta watch the how Shuffles Destroyed enchanting video. You should watch that. You have inscription, but not on... You don't need to have it on the same character. You can send through the offhands if you need to. You can do the honorable, which requires you a lot of red ink, crimson ink, and then you can also do the sinister ones, which requires you 1 expulsum, 10 fury decent if I'm correct, and a lot of ultramarine. But you gotta level up enchanting, I would say passively. If you are going to make expulsum, okay, good Jack, good. You should always, you gotta have a feel for your market, so sometimes you just gotta go manually check what items are listed for and how other people approach that market, so you know where your auctions will end up and what the competition is. If you auction a lot, you will see a lot of names pop up every now and again, and you know who your competitors are. So Sir Mako, whenever cheaps are herbs are cheap, cheaps are herb, we buy out all of those herbs, and we use the shuffle sheet. Just fill it in. I just recently got a hold of how to use API data, so I'm automating a lot of our sheets, but I have to find a way which makes it easy for anyone to use. So you just fill in your API key server and it's done. So I'm automating the shuffles, which would be great. I did one for Tidespray Linen and then one for our own enchanting shuffle. So I just opened the spreadsheet, it pops up, it gives me minimum buyout, 100% DB market, and then reworked with a few equations, what the average price from DB market to 70% market would be, and all of that. For a moment you make more gold with herbs. Your other 4 auctions are not working so well. Okay, what do you got listed? And do you mean like selling raw herbs? And which herbs? Probably Zen and Thief. I bet it's Zen and Thief. Or Anchorweed. Yeah, everyone is stocking up on Zen and Thief. Expect the price to go up after 8.3. So if you are into selling raw herbs, I would say go 50-50. The first few weeks of 8.3 you probably see the price drop even more because people have stock and stocked up for large amounts. And you probably have to wait a week or two until people run through their stock and then prices will go up again. I'm pretty sure of that one. You don't see me farming any grumblings from the snow mounds. I have plenty of those already. And Savvy farmed them up as well. I think we have like 30 already and the event is still going. So I'm not going to do this on stream. And if I would do it, I would do it on my druid. Oh, I'm not wearing the Christmas hat. Oh, first time I had a PoE here. Although it's a cheap one. FRKI. Or Freaky? Is that shortage for Freaky? You're extremely new to gold making. Okay. Tried it a bit in April. And just doing blacksmithing. Tried inscription flip earlier. Didn't really pay off. But I feel like absolutely nothing is selling. And I'm constantly getting undercut as soon as I'm posting. Yeah, first of all, you're on Terran Mill, which is one of the major factors in why everything is so cheap. You're on one of the highest servers on EU. Blacksmithing is pretty straightforward, so it depends on the rank trees you have and the expulsums and how you get your materials. Are you farming? Are you buying? What are you doing to obtain those materials? And then you tried an inscription flip earlier. Which flip did you try? And how did you price these items? Because if TSM doesn't know how you collect stuff and how... Oh, what did I do? I took the wrong Hearthstone. I'm in Zuldazar. I need to be at my garrison. So if TSM doesn't know how you obtain your materials and if you don't price correctly, you might have gotten a lot of profit, but it's not calculated within TSM. So just give me feedback on that and I will show you a few tricks and maybe some tips. Okay, gotta go for one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, bread is done. Children gotta have bread for tomorrow for school. There's an old spreadsheet. Okay, you still had for inscription, so you bought the cheapest herb, milled that, and made war scrolls. Should use 10k profits. Same problem occurs of nothing selling. Okay, I'm gonna look for my gift if I bought it. Okay, my bags are really messy. No minion. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna go to my scribe. If you go to my channel, there is an inscription video. Oh, by the way, I hope somebody comes in the stream and actually does a follow, because I uploaded the excited easy the excited icon from Discord that Miss uploaded on my profile. Off topic, I'm really into music for your youth. Ah, the intro music. Okay, good years with the new way. Well, I actually made it myself, because it's actually a chorus. In the beginning that I did like YouTube videos, I tried a little bit of everything, see what was catching on to get views, but I actually just had to do videos and keep like a steady pace of uploads. So I actually made a video and it's called The Warrior Song. And this is a little bit of a rap video. I wanted to do something like, yeah, it was stupid. But the chorus is coming off of that, because it's actually, if you're listening well, the intro goes like, devastating while I'm thunderclapping like a boss. And this is actually all spell material. And then hit my block, no. Yeah, it's like stun or pummel is in there. Stun, pummel you, make him run. It's actually a part of the verse, and yeah, it's a warrior song, so it's all based on the spells that a warrior had, because I thought it was kind of funny back then. So yeah, the music for the outro and the intro was actually created myself. So I'm glad you like it. In the beginning, when I just had the channel, people had mixed opinions about the music. Okay, Jack O'Neill, that was your question, Freaky. And for materials, I'm generally in mostly just buying. You do have my groups, and you have my custom prices, at least for alchemy, mats, and the tracks minimum. Now what you need to do, in that video, you have prices for inscription as well. What I actually did is I converted the pigment drop rate from milling and combined this with a DB minimum buyout and then a market value. Yeah. So it's gonna look at what's the cheapest, DB minimum buyout or DB minimum buyout of, in this case, Riverbud. And then the drop rate for the pigment, and then this is the buying the pigment on the auction house. So it's a little bit of a combination. So it will tell you on tooltip, I'm the Dark Wolf. I'm gonna read that. I'm just gonna answer here. So what it does, you see in my tooltip on the bottom, TSM crafting material cost. It will cost me 9 gold 99 to make viridescent pigment from buying Riverbud. But that is not correct. It is showing the same value as minimum buyout. That means milling the herb is more expensive than buying the pigment is cheaper than buying the herb and milling it. So we have this for ultramarine. So if the material cost is the same as minimum buyout, then it's cheaper on the auction house, the cheapest one that is. So crimson pigment, it is cheaper to make these with the herbs. Maroon pigment, yeah, obviously, because somebody flipped it up to 11,000 gold. And it's a few prices you have to put in for pigments, and then also for ink. Did forgot to do that here. So this is going to be vendor buy convert, something like that. I think it's this. No, it's invalid. I have it in the video. I made it all so Mrs. can do scribing. Very easy. And since then it shows a lot of profit, and it shows you the easiest way to get it, because it will adjust these prices. So if these are non-profitable, you just buy them from the auction house, and if they are profitable, you can convert it from pigment to ink. So watch that inscription video, how to set up inscription. It is all in there. And then I'm the Dark Wolf. Good evening and great to have you. First of all, what should I be doing to prepare for 8.3, and do you think 8.3 new auction house is going to cause havoc? First of all, what you should be doing is, depending on the professions you have, if you only have gathering professions and let's say alchemy and inscription, there's not much you have to do. If you want to do crafted professions and you feel the need, or you see that your auction house is very competitive, make sure you have your marks of honor ready. A lot of people are already stocking up a lot of materials. We have done so ourselves. If not everything sells and we have to touch our stock to recraft. Yeah, get marks of honor, stock up everything every time you see something cheap. If you have gold to spare, Zinantite price will probably go up with a new raid. The same for enchanting materials, but a lot of people just shuffle those, so I wouldn't pay attention to raw materials myself, but I would try to get my hands on a lot of tide spray linen, because that will probably go up, as people will probably need a lot of expulsum. So make expulsum in advance with cheap tide spray before prices go up. We're gonna see something like that. Freaky, for other professions you have alchemy, tailoring, enchanting, and engineering maxed. Okay. With tools of the trade for enchanting and alchemy. So those four are pre 8.2. Oh yes, definitely go for Nazjatar stuff. Make sure you're at least, I think it's 165 to learn the uncanny stuff. For the new items that are coming out. That's what you definitely need to have. Okay, I can't see except the quest. See, I'm talking so much, I even forgot. Santa Baron, yes, 165. Good evening, and thank you for confirming that. I wasn't 100% sure. Good evening, Andrea, good evening. I'm just gonna call you by your Discord name. Oh, Freaky, yes! See, there it is. I thought I would give you the pleasure of uploading that icon. I saw a lot of people just hit follow between this last stream and this stream. So that's like 20 of those messages you are missing out on. I wanted to do like the Discord, the chat icon as well. We now have Trag's goggles, which is this one from before. I wanted to upload the excited one as well, but I have to do it in 4 sizes, and that's why it has not been done yet. So that's gonna come. So if you no mount yet. It's my third character I'm doing right now. And I've been doing every day on 5 characters and no luck. Like really no luck. So I gotta have it one time. It's actually taking long this evening because every time I have to answer questions, and I do like to answer your questions, I'm really bad at multitasking. If you hear rumor in the background, that's the dogs. Yeah, I'm really bad at multitasking. Or you're laughing at the fact that I don't have any mount yet. We've gotten 2 minions. No, hold on. After Wintersville, prices go up. I saw them on my... Why is every Grumpling running? On my last server, a lot of the minions, the price went down to sub 50,000. You got oh yes, you said it. Well, I see a lot of messages. I gotta be honest. Sometimes I see the message and I know what it's about, but I forgot to watch the name. He sold one for 80. That's the typical price for it. Some servers go up even higher. I saw someone yesterday who had like 300,000 on his server, 300k for a Grumpling, and then it went down to sub 100k. So it really depends on the server. Go watch the Undermine journal, see till what price it goes up in the air and how high it is. The Grumplings are just excited to see you. Yeah, maybe. I don't think they recognize me. I don't think they watch YouTube that often. Okay, Freaky, your question. Do you think it's worth trying to get more professions such as jewel crafting and leatherworking right now? Jewel crafting is kind of good if you sell a staff every now and then. But what you should have, I'm looking what I still have to do yet. What you should do if you prospect, hold on to red and green gems because those will go up for the new staff. There's nothing new coming in as of materials. So we will see a few spikes in red and green gems. Also haste and crit are also gems that often sell good during raid times. So make sure you make a couple of those if you do jewel crafting. Jewel crafting was really good in Legion. I think is not so profitable now in BFA. For leatherworking, mount shoe equipment, so making bladders with dredged leather, sending them through to your blacksmith, make inflatable mount shoes, that is really profitable. Those kind of things. For leatherworking, the gear will sell because yeah, we're gonna have the new items, so any of the crafted armor will probably sell well in the beginning of 8.3. I don't know how long it will hold on to, depends on how easy catch-up gear is acquired. And how fast, yeah, how easy and how fast you can acquire those. It's all depending on that. Like enchanting is something, doesn't matter, as long as there are raids, people need enchants. Alchemy the same, as long as there are raids, people need to have the potions. Leveling jewel crafting is cheap, yes. That's why sometimes you see a lot of uncut gems priced a little bit higher than cut gems because people are buying those like crazy just to level up. It's not very expensive, you see them for a few gold extra instead of the other way around. Scared if it's not worth spending my limited budget on leveling new professions. Already having issues selling stuff because Terra Mill is giga populated. Yeah, indeed. Well, the good thing with 8.3... Oh, I forgot to answer that question. Let me scroll up. I'm the Dark Wolf. You asked that. The impact of 8.3 if it will cause havoc. Kind of goes together with this question. If people understand the new way of posting items, so you don't need to undercut anyone. The last potion on the last item of that kind on the auction house will have the first sale. There is no need to undercut, just to cancel and repost. A lot of things will stay profitable as long as no one stupid comes along and posts with undercutting. As long as people stick to how it is, for what it's made for, you are gonna sell. So it doesn't matter, we will have 10,000 items at the same price, and as long as people just repost to make sure they're the first one on the list to sell, it will be good. It's not a big investment like enchanting or jewel crafting, yeah. No, jewel crafting is really cheap, so if you are getting like 1 or 2 sales a week, you're gonna get a return investment. For the rest, I hope TSM has a plan or is ready. The only thing that actually needs to be done for TSM, I hope, let's go operations, is just changing the posting operation here to post cap and stack size. Oh, McFly, thank you for following. Hello, hello, good evening. Hope you are well. Yeah, is the post cap needs to be like 10,000. That's all you need. And if it's for multi-boxers, they need to be able to post 200,000 of the same item, because it's all stacks of one. So if TSM is ready for that, I don't think there will be a lot of havoc, as long as people understand. You are impressed by my work, thank you. Hope you are referring to videos on YouTube or just the TSM in general. Andrea, you were thinking about stacking mats for legendary weapons and sell them in 8.3. Is that a good idea, or even craft sulfuras? I think it's a good idea. I think so. A lot of people don't invest the time to make like legendary stuff because it's also time consuming. I think there's a cooldown. A lot of people are too lazy, not consistent enough to do cooldowns. So, or they just simply forget, and then in the end they buy that kind of item, or they don't have the plans to learn such an item. So I would suggest do the legendary weapons as with the non-collected option for 8.3 auction house. It's gonna be easier to find what you don't have, and if there is a legendary item in there, yeah, people are triggered to buy such weapons. I wanted to do like restock everything this week because like last week was really busy with the how to set up videos. But Miss got her Vial of the Sands recipe, and up till now she sold like 4 Vial of the Sands on, I think it's 2 or 3 days. So we have been farming Pyrium like crazy, go to Firelands, get potions of treasure finding, get Imperium, get volatiles, get all the stuff. So it's been really crazy. It was between 70 and 90,000 gold, so it caused a huge spike in her data. So we're getting up pretty quick. The profit on a veil, if you buy everything on our server, it's 14,000. But it's all farmed. So it's pure profit except for the vendor items, which are 29,000 gold, if I'm correct. Something around that number. So that's 40 to... I thought I got a significant loot and it's just this. Yeah, it is very good. It is really very good indeed, and also sold some... Oh, free the kids. Also sold some steel-bound harnesses. So pace is going well for the double long boy challenge. You got everything together for Thunder Fury. Okay. Please do, if you go and sell your Thunder Fury, link it in chat. Trade chat. Let's see if you can sell one, or people just be messing with Thunder Furies. I don't know if people are still into that. Probably if you do it on classic servers, people will start spamming trade again. McFly, just in general, thank you. The startup was very time consuming, gotta tell you. I had to apologize to the missus for putting in that much time. I warned her in the beginning that I had to do like every profession and then do everything concerning the profile. But it's worth it in the end, and I'm glad a lot of people, especially as I see it on Discord, are doing so well and picked up a lot of sales. You suck to manage your TSM, and I do it so easily. Well, the thing is, start small. Start small, build up a rotation. Start with one profession. Get used to the routine, and then bring in another profession. That's basically it. It's trial and error. See what you can manage, and as soon as you start doing like crafting queues for a profession, and you know what your cooldowns are, which are gonna pop up in the task list. As soon as you got that handled, then you bring in another one. And that's the easiest way. Don't make it too hard for yourself. Jack, you think the announcement of the disappearance of the Longboy in Shadowlands makes a lot of disruption in the auction house? Shadowsong, it's complicated, but yeah, I think so as well. A lot of people started farming stuff, putting it undercut just to get quick sales going. Hey Estate, I'm just answering the questions. Good evening, great to have you as well. Just going down the chat list. I think this was the final character. No minions so far. Let's see. Yeah, indeed. A lot of people are trying to get sales off. Oh, sorry. Trying to get sales off, which makes it harder for people who are dependent on buying materials. So if you are basically just the one doing the professions, like I buy it, I craft it, I put it on the auction house again with a group that includes that percentage of crafting. Yeah, prices dropped on a lot of professions. Andrea, you crafted 4 enchanted Elementium bars for now. All farmed, of course. I found out to enjoy a lot of farming since I'm following you. Well, you have more satisfaction. No minion. No minion. Day 3, no minion. A lot more satisfaction. If it sells, you know it's full profit, but you have the time to do it and to handle it, and yes, you have to enjoy it as well. And then yo, Estate here, yo, Trax here. If people haven't followed yet, do it. We want to see that excited emoji again. Also, you made a bank alt now. Does TSM know that I have stuff posted on that guy when checking what to restock? Yay! Thank you! There we go. It's Winter's Veil. You didn't unfollowed first to get the follow again, did you? Yes, it will know, because I will show you. Here it says in inventory in the middle you see all the colors. Depending on the class, it will show you what you have. You can tell TSM to forget about a character in the settings. See, forget character. But if you haven't done that, so you didn't mess around with TSM, it should be in the tooltip. And tooltips, make sure accounting is on. I think main settings, or no, just accounting is on. No, I think it's default. I thought you had to turn it on, but it's just default. The problem is, I think, is that is so much string to refer and groups and operations to get everything done. You mean? So you want to add something to a group or change something according to stack sizes or the amount of crafting stuff? Do you mean that, McFly? To understand, I think I explained it in some of the videos. It basically comes down to the custom sources, which is easy. It's going to take the max. Where is Trax minimum? Here. It's going to take the highest value of either 112% crafting. Why 112%? Because 5% is going to auction fee cutoff, and there's a few percentages in there to cover posting cost. And of course, you're not looking to make 1 gold on an item, of course. So it's going to look either at that. So if it was 100 gold to make, it's going to list it for 112 gold. DB market, if DB market is higher at that time, it's going to list it for DB market. If you bought it to flip it, it's going to post it higher. So it's watching all of these and makes sure you don't list it below vendor sell and destroy. If you are seeing problems on posting something, a material that suddenly is using Trax minimum. If I made a mistake on some of the materials groups and it's listed with Trax minimum and it has destroy and it's a herb or an ore, you have the chance it's gonna list way up, more higher than add Mads minimum into that auctioning group. Just gonna see Mads materials. So see, match minimum here, but the old ones... Yay! Thank you, Estate, for subbing. No, I don't have a custom emoji for that one. You gotta give me time. What do you think? Okay, I will ask. Okay. I can thank you for this. I hope this will be in English. See, this is Dutch. What? This is thank you for the haha Shrudge right. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I received... I need to put Twitch in Dutch. Okay, you received that. Haha hide or haha Shrudge right or something. Thanks to you subbing, we had a new emoji. You turned it into max 106 crafting 50 dB market for tracks minimum. The crafting was too high. Maybe the crafting was too high, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to see where I was. Andre, you said F for minion. Yes, indeed, that's how I feel. Oh, you have the same curve, but between 10 and 20. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, I while I was doing the groups, actually, I made the first version and I put it on Discord and YouTube and blah blah blah. I made the first version and then my TSM crashed and I lost everything. So I had to download my own group, and everything that I had done in the meantime I lost. And so as with that, all of the data, except for just a few gold here. Yeah, this graph is only there because I empty the mailboxes of Miss. That's the only reason. Oh, I don't receive that much gold because I'm stuck on legacy. I don't know. I love legacy items. I think I bring in with transmogs and legacy items about 100,000 gold a week. I know that's not a lot, but I do help out with farming stuff for BFA sales, which are entirely going to miss. Let me check my shaman. Or is that the final one? Who still has to do a Grumpus? I have, I think, expired engineering auctions, but I'm only selling like vendor stuff, insulated wiring and blasted caps. You have erased 125% average buy. Okay, yeah, you can do that as well, because 100% destroy will have an effect on materials on disenchanting. So if you're having problems with destroy values, you can just simply delete that. Vendor sell as well. I should recommend put it back in and put it on 100%, because it's then if you post it and it's too high and you find out, hey Emil, welcome to the stream. If it's too high for vendor sell, you're not gonna post it on the auction house because you're gonna get more gold by sending it to the vendor and sell it over there. And I have a quick question. We have farmed tiny treasure chests in Firelands. We looked up for a spot in Deepholm. We looked at a spot in Uldaman, but because it's old content, so far those were all server hop spots. And Miss is like farming crazy for the Vial of the Sands. And she kind of asked the question, if you guys do know a spot to farm a lot of tiny treasure chests except for Firelands. Okay. I'm the Dark Wolf. You have 700,000. Should I use a portion of that to restock before 8.3? Your professions are tailoring, jewel crafting, inscription, alchemy, and engineering. And if so, how much should I set aside out of that to buy materials? Basically what you can do. Oh. Hi there. Okay, got an invite. Here's Miss. You gonna join with the same garrison? Oh, that's a tough one. Because first of all, how comfortable are you with stocking materials? Have you done that before? If you are very confident in, like, say, I do alchemy, and a lot of people are stacking Xanantite because it's gonna get really, really expensive, and you have a lot of cheap herbs on your auction house, you can easily just buy 800k worth of Xanantite, because yes, it's going to be profitable, but you have to wait like 2 or 3 weeks in the patch or after the raid launches, because then people will buy a lot of potions, and that's when a lot of these will sell. You have to go to the leader. You can't fly, okay. I have to go back to pick up Miss. I forgot she can fly in the garrison. That's my last character. But as I said before, make sure you stock up on a lot of Expulsum. You can invest a lot of that gold prior to that. So make sure you get a lot of cheap tight spray linen and stuff. Oh yeah, wait, let me advertise for the Horde. Here we go. I'm just waiting for Miss, and she needs to be a leader. How do I do that? Go to the... Are you leader or you? No, I can't go to your garrison. Just come out when you're ready. Let's transport Miss to Grumpus. Yeah, make sure first get all of the expulsums. If you don't have enchanting, you have engineering. Engineering will only have 2 new things to make unless you want to go for the soulbound items. Inscription will have no new trinkets, and they probably drop in price because of catch up gear. I think it includes trinkets as well. Tailoring, deep sea will only get higher because I think a lot of those materials still require deep sea on 8.3. Still require deep sea. So if you're on Discord, go to additional links, go into the spreadsheet. Launches January 14. That's probably US. I think it's 15 for EU. So yes, that's the time Miss has for the double long boy challenge. 7 million so far. And also, if you have jewel crafting, make sure to get your hands on green and red gems already. Emil, thank you for the sub. I think I have 5 subs now. This is crazy. Never achieved such before. Felsuria. You always flew away and left my wife in the dust before she got Pathfinder 2. It's all fun and games until she throws something across the desk. Do we have something hard? No, she's not gonna throw her mug, because that means no, leave. GK Steve, thank you for following. And Santana Baron, oh, you sub with Twitch Prime, thank you. Here is the notification, I saw it in chat first. I really need to pay more attention to chat. I'm Dark Wolf, I have not, I'm a noob. This is the, oh, let me tag this one. This is the most gold I've ever had. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my mic just for a second because Savvy is home from work. That means my dogs are gonna bark like crazy. So I'm gonna take a quick bio break and I'll be right back. Alright, here we are again. Let me find my Logitech thing. Oh yes, here it is. I think I need to move over, sorry, I'm breaking stuff. Alright, you gonna sub when you get home, I'm Dark Wolf. Oh, so you're on the road. Emil, you're welcome. Well, it's appreciated, really. Jack, you sold Microbot 8D. A pet, probably. 91,000. 3 weeks. That isn't a lot. While I was away, Mist just completed the quest. I just need to Hearthstone. That's easy. Oh wait, no. Okay, just in time. Almost forgot about Miss. Where are you? Where are you? Let's see, where are you? Oh, right there. See, I can't multitask. I wanted to Hearthstone back. Emil, we have the excited emoji. It's on the follow so far, but I have to do like 3 sizes to upload it to chat and replace my Traxxon Grog with it. I took a look right before the stream. If it was easier to do, it already would have been done. Reese, thanks for the emoji at Emil. Yes, but there are a lot of people responsible for that. A few subs came in. I think 3 subs so far. Jack O'Neill, thank you for subbing. See, that one doesn't have a custom emoji so far. So, I'm the Dark Wolf. You were tempted to buy some WoW tokens to supplement getting the Longboy, but you don't want to because you want to earn it. As long as it's available, postpone buying tokens. Just wait. Oh, your phone died. Okay, I just wanted to ask you, because you're watching on the road, are you finished work or something? As you are watching, let me browse my goods. Let me get the Savage Gift. This is the last chance for Minion today. Yeah, get the spreadsheet. A medallion, that's my second one. Raider? Yes, yes. My pup is called Raider. We have 4 dogs. Smokey, Diesel, Twix, and Raider. Yeah, you finished work. Alright, late shift, or are you from the US or somewhere else, another time zone? Yeah, this one is done. So I'm gonna head back to Zuldazar. Those are the first auctions. We got 3 parakeets. I think cockatiels or parakeets. I had someone from the US call it a parakeet. But he went to Europe a few times because that's actually the name here. Parakeet. I think it's called a cocktail. US. Okay. Eastern. What is that? Eastern time? EST. Okay. I think I linked that one and I hope it's correct below the stream. Like if the stream starts at 8:30 Europe time in the evening, it will be 2:30 in the afternoon for you. I hope that's correct. And if not, please tell me so I can correct it. Yeah, 3 cockatiels and then a fish as well. We have a goldfish from the kids. It should have been 4 if the other ones didn't die. No, we are not bad with animals. Okay, what did I sell? Surface skimmer, frostlaid ammunition, notorious combatant discombobulator, and those were from yesterday M4. So yeah, I pick up my auctions more often. For sub, it's normal, you deserve it. If my sentences are not correct, I'm sorry for the meaning. I understand what you're going to say. Oh, you got a first icon as well because you are one of the first 5 to sub. Thank you for thinking I deserve this. I always thought that I was like a boring streamer. I would be a boring streamer. Because once I start talking, like I said, I'm bad at multitasking. I'm just trying to get my engineering thing for BFA. So I always thought I was like a boring streamer. But it comes a little bit together with YouTube, I guess. The more you get exposed... Oh, what am I doing? A shopping scam. See? Bad at multitasking. Auctioning. BFA. That's why it was not listening. Going to eat, guys. See you around. Thank you, Sir Mako, for joining. Enjoy your meal. I hope it's something delicious. Yeah, I always thought I was a boring streamer because when I started streaming, I only did like transmog farms. And I did my weekly mailboxes on YouTube back then, before I even had Twitch. And it was just me talking, going through the mailbox. So I thought, well, maybe this is kind of boring. So I'm really looking forward to the From Zero stuff, because it's actually gameplay in there. So I posted what I have here. You see, cheapest auction below minimum price. What I always do is check if that is concerning stack size. Yes, thank you, Andrea, for not finding it boring. Yeah, like I said, it's concerning the topic now. This is all TSM stuff. You all been watching the videos. This is great to answer your questions in real time instead of typing that stuff out. And usually I'm at work when the questions come in, so I can't easily show what to do. I'm just looking for fried bombs here. You are genuinely already getting discouraged from gold making true professions because of playing on a populated server. I don't know what the best course of action is. What you can do is look up some of the more easier stuff. I'm just looking at what this is costing me to make. 18 gold. 18 gold? I can't even post those, so I'm not gonna do it. Okay, thank you, Jack. Freaky, what you can do, look up for raw materials. I always say this to people. You are first somewhere, nice. Yes, indeed. If anyone asks me, what should I do to get gold quick? Is just look at old stuff. Volatiles sell really crazy. Anything involving Cataclysm, because of Vial of the Sands and a lot of those legacy crafting things are selling like crazy. Look up the price for volatiles. Any of the three. Volatile wind can be farmed up in the vortex. Fire in Twilight, the zone Twilight, near Twilight Bastion. Water as well. Life from anything herbalism. So you should go and grab those to get some capital up. And look at old craftings. Like recently with Vial of the Sandstar, we learned that. We sold 4, and the 5th one is on the auction house. We sold 4 in 3 days. So if that is profitable, and if you can manage farming those, I think I'm done on this character. Do craft those, sell them, and if you can farm those and you don't find it boring, do so. The Worth It add-on of Dala GG is good for farmers and beginners. I didn't try it yet because I know a lot of the spots that I need to go to. Sorry, just opening a can here. But indeed, good for farmers and beginners. But I thought I read that there was something wrong with some of the data. That it was concerning DB market or DB region. I hope that is fixed, that it's showing correct values. Some green gems on your server are like 2-9 gold, same with enchants. I'm Darkwolf. I am talking about the ones from patch 8.2 Nazjatar. So if I have to name that, I forgot the name. We are talking about Sage Agate. And where's the red one? Asherine. Those two. You're on the role-playing server. Transmog is selling more and old craft BOEs, but I need a leatherworker and blacksmith there. What? Oh yeah, you're on US. Okay. I wanted to ask on which server you were in case you were from EU. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now. You guys want to see something? Or just want to see me go through posting auctions? What do you want to see me do? As soon as From Scratch begins, I have to do what I have to do at that point. So first raw gold, trying to get some easy flips or shuffles or stuff like that. You hate farming, and in April you did some basic shuffling, but obviously the profit was never bad. You like to get the long boy, but including tokens you have to put 35,000 gold a day. Wormist Accord US. Is that a high population server? I'm thinking about the question of 35,000 gold a day. It's not so easy to say. Not so hard to get 35,000 gold in sales a day. But I haven't been on Terran Mill, so it's easy for me to say. I played on, well, I have characters on 21 or 22 servers. It's easy for me to say that it's easy to make 35,000 gold. Because we're, yeah, making like $1 million a week now. We always have made like $1 million a week whenever we really dug deep into gold making. It's hard to say from a distance. You really have to go through all of your operations. And if you have my operations, I think you said you use them. Go to the crafting one and make sure you pick a high sale rate. So start with 10 or even 20 and queue those because those sell fast. And if those are profitable according to at least 10 gold or 10% of the crafting value, then you're already are going to select on fast sales, so and profitable sales. So as soon as you queue those, when they're profitable, you're gonna sell fast, especially on high population. Hoofy, thank you for following. Emil, your request has been answered. Here you have the emoji. And yes, it's coming to Twitch chat as well. You can do it. It's not less gold than it seems. I'm on high pop too, and we see a lot of jumps and dips. I'm still averaging 50k day. Okay, good. Good, Felsuria. Freaky and not complaining. Done with all the videos. Maybe I should go through all the videos in the series. Apply some of that stuff. What you can do, this is probably a good... that emoji was the best idea. I kind of was... my first reaction was like, oh my god, really? And then I liked it. So what you can do, Freaky, don't forget this one. Vendor search and disenchant search. Especially vendor search. Just vendor search, anything that comes up is going to be profitable to just sell it on the auction house. Morning Glory Dew, 1 silver 99, vendor sell 7 silver 60. And it just started scanning, by the way. Linen cloth, 13 copper, 10 copper. Who is that emoji? Yeah, something to do with a thumbnail for that Winter's Veil, yes. So, especially on high population servers, this is going to be good. Just do like simple vendor search. Add that, do that like when you log on and when you log off. You can do disenchant search, but if you do a disenchant search and it shows up disenchant value 3 gold, then only go up till half, like 1 gold 50. So I actually need to buy the... Somebody is listed a rune orb. That's 100 gold vendor and 19 silver on the auction house. So I'm definitely gonna buy that one. Durable flux. What What is this? Vendor sell price 21 gold. Oh, it's already off. Oh, I wanted that one. I'm not gonna buy the rest. I'm sorry, I'm setting a bad example. I should buy everything. On the plus side, you leveled jewel crafting now. You're at 150 skill. Finance barely from my previous set. Okay, you financed that from the previous sales you made. So you didn't invest it any gold, just stuff you already sold. So I got... Wait. You guys see this? Those were 5 runed orbs. That's 500 gold. And I paid 1 gold. That's a 499 gold flip. Here we go. Or is that not correct? How much did I actually get? Oh, it's just 1 gold. Wait. TSM is off. It's vendor buy price, which is 100 gold. How stupid am I? But hey, vendor sell price was 20 silver. So that's 1 gold for 99 silver I paid. Okay, I made 5 copper out of that one. So how does the vendor search work? You get the concept, but how do you search in TSM? Okay, I'm gonna show it again. Okay, I'm just gonna buy everything. I'm gonna set a good example this time. You go to the auctioneer, you go to shopping, and you just hit vendor search. It is searching the entire auction house. So if you are on a big server, this may take a while. And everything that shows up, you just need to sell it to the auction, to a vendor. That's all you need to do. Zalamar leg guards, vendor sell, 39 gold. So that's more than double. This one is back on here. Let me buy everything. And I'm gonna sell everything. Yeah, let's do this. I am a good example. Let's see how many linen cloth that is. A little bit. And that's all you need to do. It's actually better to disenchant. I know, but I don't want to get more. And my guild bank is stuffed with all old enchanting materials. You mean like the leggings probably for gloom dust. But we make gloom dust like for 1 gold 50 right now by disenchanting those. I was already looking at my bags where the items were, and here they are. So it's a 120. This one. Disenchantment value is 116 gold. Okay. Actually, yeah, too many glooms. Too many glooms. Let me pick up those buys. I'm gonna send this one over to Miss. And she has a little additional gloom dust. But you will see that one pop up on the disenchant scan as well. So selling this, selling this. This one has 61 disenchant. I still have 872 linen cloth, so I'm just getting rid of those. I'm not gonna stock up on those. Yeah, let's do just disenchant. That was not high value, that was 5 gold. So it's a small dream shard worth 4 gold 72 or 13 market value. So if I go for minimum buyout, that was actually a little bit of a loss. I'm sending that one, the other one over to Miss. So that's free for her enchants. By the way, I didn't tell you guys this. Andrea said thank you for the guild signs.
You're welcome.
See, you're welcome. Yeah, this one is done. So we got like a lot of legacy stuff. I recently started the leatherworker on this server. So like I said, we farmed Firelands a few times just to get vile materials with tiny treasure chests, to get pyrite, to get volatile fire earth and water, I think it is. So I got like a lot of savage cloth, and I'm picking those sales up. See, it's only 110. Just recently leveled up doing a few invasions because it was sitting on level 106 for very long. Let me go to Legacy. Defender Search made you 20 silver profit. You gotta do it a few times. If somebody is already doing that on your server, then you probably won't see a lot. So do it a few times. Oh, see, everything is expired. You really want to see me go through posting 430 items? That's like 3 million auction value, by the way. Your wife says raids are when you are 20. Gold making is when you are 30. Not entirely true. Not entirely true. Until half a year ago, I was actually doing mythic raiding. So, and I don't look like 20, really. Look at my hairline, I'm not 20 years old. Well, it's true. It's true. It's very true. I started raiding back in the Burning Crusade. I started raiding back then. I was leveling in vanilla. So yeah. You were gonna stay in laughing zone? Oh yeah, funny, my husband is bald. You're turning 30, so do you gotta stick only to gold making. From then on, no more raiding, no more dungeons. In 2 months. Okay. And you just started. It's a sign. It is meant to be. It's like the prophecy foretold. Okay, let's find the youngest person in chat. I'm the Dark Wolf. You are 34 in 2 months. I will... How old am I? Yes, I'm 34 as well. But I got 34, was 34 in September. Okay, 29 and ball too. 21, 30. Any more? Any less? Let's find the youngest person in chat. Turn 23. Savitar? He's not the youngest person in chat. I may sometimes be mentally the youngest person in here. Savvy is 28, so he's in between. 43. Gwilyn, you're still here. How old are you? But yeah, I'm mentally probably sometimes the youngest person. Well, you're as old as you feel, right? Not how you look. Or not how you physically feel. Welcome back, Sir Mako. I hope you enjoyed your meal. And we actually asked around to find the youngest person in chat. So, if you are not shy, you can say how old you are. Or how young. Because it's assumed from 30 or more, you only stick to gold making. You don't go raiding. I gotta call a friend who is actually 55 who is raiding in Classic right now. I'm gonna say he's doing the game. He's doing wrong. He's doing it wrong. Oh shit! I did a shopping scan. See, multitasking. Not the best idea I had. Okay. Your body also feels like 21 besides your liver. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, especially in the weekends, I guess. Yes, the most important thing is in the head. It's how old you feel. Or think you are. I'm gonna see, let's see if I have, okay, I don't have any active auctions. So this is actually a bad example again. It's because I got home late. I was too busy. I should have posted these before the stream around 8 o'clock. When everyone comes online. Is there any beginner idiot-proof flipping I could try, or is flipping mostly for people who know their shit? Flipping in BFA got a lot harder than in Legion because of the fact that a lot of materials are very expensive to post, and it's kind of like a bad time because flipping, if you want to do need stacking, that's out of the question because in 3 weeks you don't be need stacking. Need stacking is buying incomplete stacks and throw them on the auction house on, let's say, a full stack of 200, stacks of 100, and stacks of 20 or whatever on a higher price. Flipping itself, let's say BOE flipping, is good, but I prefer to do that on the last patch of an expansion because those BOEs will be the highest in item value. You don't get any upgrades. So if somebody loots a mythic item in the last raid, let's assume it's item level 475, and you, from professions, you can get 400. From catch-up gear, you can have 425. You go and flip BOEs from the raid if they are posted cheap enough to make a profit. Those are good flips. That's idiot proof. You buy a cloak, and a cloak can be used for any character of every class. So it's not designated for plate wearers, not for leather wearers, mail wearers, and cloth wearers. You buy a cloak, you buy a ring, you buy a trinket of a BOE. That's idiot proof flipping because you can buy it cheap and then put it in a group and put in like 130% average buy as in the minimum value. Cloaks in BFA, ignore the legendary one coming in 8.3 because not everyone will have it. Not everyone will have that legendary. People who are catching up, they need that item level in order to participate in endgame stuff. But it was just an example. Like, rings and trinkets are really great if we assume that everyone is going to have a legendary cloak. I don't even know. I didn't do any research on how to obtain legendary cloak. I assume it's just a quest line and you have to complete a few things from the raid. I think it's going to be something like that. It's always been something like that. It's like the legendary ring from Warlords of Draenor. You had to do the quest line, get a few items, and do the raid, and then you were done. Not talking about Legion legendaries. But that is idiot-proof flipping, buying on the last patch. Because if you buy a BOE right now, you might not be able to sell it. Unless it's like Mythic and it's item level 435 or 450 or something. Oh, that was the first page of posting done. Any one of you who have done the Anchor Weed raid yet? I got the video ready. I think we have time tomorrow to record it. I think I'm gonna upload it for Sunday. I have the footage. We just need to record and edit. Yeah. Rambling over it, giving the explanation. You farmed 1 stack today. Yes! You were actually in time to do it on Discord? Oh, bang 4 stacks. That's good. We had like 7 stacks and then Miss found out she had to restock on alchemy flasks and potions. And woo! There went all of the anchor weeds. That's kind of the problem you have right now. You did get a 430 plate wrist for 45k when the market value on minimum buyout around 70-80, but it's not selling. No, because everyone is getting like easy upgrades. If you do like, I think it's already from a mythic 6, you will get 430 item level at the end of the week on the reset. That's the problem. Do it on the last patch. watch how high the item level is from a Mythic plus 10. I think it's 445. I'm not completely sure because I kind of left that scene a little bit. Make sure it's higher than that. So like heroic gear from the final raid or Mythic. That will sell. And you have like 8 months to still sell it. Because a lot of people want their alts in a raid and they have to have to achieve a certain item level in order to participate in the raid. Don't throw your phone. Wow. Good evening. I wanted to say your name, but I think it's just EVWSXM. Good evening. I'm gonna call you Evie if that's okay. If not, please tell me how to call you. See, it's easy. Streaming is easy like this. And I'm still reposting. I haven't done any routines today. Haven't done any. I should do my cooldowns. I should do crafting queues. There's still so much to go. Ah, it's a lot of stuff. Managing everything gets kind of hard sometimes. If I start in time, then I manage. If I start talking, I can't manage it because I talk too much. You're not a Pokemon. Okay. Is Eve a Pokemon name? Sorry. I think I was a little bit... Maybe the first season of Pokemon. Not after. How often should you run a cancel scan? You're on high pop. Guessing I'm trying my hardest to get to... Okay. Quite often to make sure I'm not cheapest seller at... Okay. First of all, don't do it on armor. Armor is too expensive to do cancel scans on. I'm from Belgium. If you don't know where Belgium is, capital is Brussels. We're in between Germany, Holland and France. The cancel scans, don't do it on armor because you have like all of the sub things, stats, like from the Fever Flare, Harmonious, those. I don't even... Oh my god, sometimes I'm so bad. Item variations. I was almost there. It's a code name for a custom price. Okay. So do it on materials you found out that had like a really high sale rate. You don't have to do those in particular. It's really very, very server dependent. Because you're on high pop, you will get undercut very fast. But a lot of the items, well, a lot of items get bought on the auction house. Yeah, like I said, don't do it on armor because those are too expensive to post. On raid nights, if you know raids start at 8, start posting and cancel scanning from 7:30 until the raids have started. Enchants before and after raid times. In the weekends, check your mounts. Do mounts and bags, stuff people need who have like alts and new characters coming in. You have to be selective because you don't have to cancel scan everything the whole time. It's really dependent on the demand. So bags, mounts, yeah, if you have like BOEs, do those in weekends when a lot of people are online doing alts. Oh yeah, see, like between 7 and 9 on high pop seller. Okay, yes, mount equipment, enchants, raid time, you stick to alchemy stuff, repost those. Be selective. If you find out some items are selling see at what time they sold, and just sometimes you gotta track the auction house. Select the trinket group, scan the trinket group, refresh every 2 minutes, see how many got sold, how fast those are going. So sometimes you don't have to be the cheapest one to actually get a sell. If a lot of items sell in short notice, you don't have to be the cheapest one. Be with the first 5. So you can even manually post those. The group is a guideline. The profile is a guideline. Yes, Undermine Journal has a heat map. You really appreciate all this, but gotta say, this is turning me off gold making more and more. It's a game within a game. If you want to be good at something, you gotta invest time. Basically it. Is there no brawl this week? Mandagao, thank you for the follow. Here we have the emoji again. So I have to make a new excited emoji after the Christmas period. I gotta tell you guys, Miss is like scanning enchants, trinkets, potions, bags, mounts, because she has a second account like every 10 minutes. True? And if there is a bidding war going on, an undercutting war, it's like scan, post, cancel, scan. Oh, cancelled. Cancel those, pick those up, post them again. Continuously. So every time we do a dungeon, we need to summon her because she is still reposting. Next one with love hearts. And then bunny ears for Easter. And then for summer I can wear sunglasses. No brawl. That could. You still need 56 marks of honor. Gotta tell you, the next brawl could easily be a year from now. Because the one we actually had was actually planned for, I think it's March. And for some reason Blizzard, I think because they got a lot of reactions about everything requiring marks of honor for 8.3. I think that's why they planned it 2 weeks ago. I think that's the only reason. Do you only post on 1, 2 or multiple tombs? I have this one. This is for... Oh, thank you for... Non-Pokemon, thanks for following. Thank you, Eevee. Still gonna call you Eevee, sorry. You didn't answer the question how to call you. No, I have this one for legacy items, so anything old from professions. I do let Miss do the bags right now, because she has more time to farm them. And she does the mounts as well because she has more time to farm them. I have a transmog seller, I have a flipping character, I have 20 pet arbitrage characters spread across EU, designated servers. I don't have enough pets to expand, let alone be able to repost those. And I only post those pets 48 hours, and then the server doesn't see me returning in 2 days, because otherwise it will be unmanageable. If I didn't have a job, or this would be my job, I will get more out of that. And I have a flipping character that I actually don't use. I have a lot of patterns on there, double patterns that I'm selling. Cancel every time it's expensive. Yeah, I think her posting, reposting thing is costing her 10,000 gold a day, at least, right now. But yeah, we earn like at least 100,000 gold a day, so... I've just changed it, just have to wait for Twitch to catch up. Okay. Into what did you change it? Because I'm actually not seeing it. Are you doing this especially for me? Oh, I'm so flattered right now. And I'm still posting. Yay, boring stream. I'm good we have a conversation with you guys. Yeah, some cancel scans are very expensive, so stay away from crafted gear and transmogs. Only like if you know you're on a RP server and a lot of those wanted transmogs get sold like once a day, then repost those. Don't do that if you're on low pop. Just post it once. Because otherwise you're going to go broke. Oh, how much do we actually have to? I think, yeah, two runs. 2 runs are still needed. I also have some good news. In case, well, a lot of people saw that it got a lot busier on Discord. I think I said it in like a video of 2 weeks ago that hey, we reached 2,000 followers, subscribers on YouTube. We're actually up to 2,300 and a few decimals. So it's going really quick. I got a lot of reactions of people saying, hey, it's weird that you don't have more followers. Yeah, it's building up. So I'm gonna think of what I'm going to do, like setting an objective for Twitch and YouTube for next year, and that we can do something like a giveaway if we reach those objectives. Santa Baron. So guys, time to get some sleep. Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Sleep tight. It's absolutely fine by me seeing someone else spam posting for a little while since I have a newborn at home. I don't have time for farming, so only spam posting for me when you're online. Yeah, State. How's the little one doing? Good night, Sir Sir Mako. You're just answering. So how's the little one doing? You think there are some average values on the main TSM window? Average values? What you're seeing from me now? We see there's a lot of undercutting, but a lot of those items, yeah, they went too cheap over time. So that happens as well, and I'm choosing not to post those. Oh, I'm the Dark Wolf. Okay, is there a way to see how much you're spending on cancel scans? No. I don't think so. Are some average values in the main TSM window? I'm not sure. Sales profit. Is it maybe in ledger? Expenses? Let's see. Auction, is that only from buying? Stack auction per item. No, this is just from buying. Type. Postages. No, that's just from mail sending through. Repair bill. Let's see my repair bill. Okay, not so bad. Most of those are just from falling down a cliff. No. What you can do, I'm gonna read up first. What I have, I think it's on Discord as well. I'm not sure where. Custom sources. This is one scooped off of. Oh, thank you, Managao. Thank you for donating. That was the last thing I was gonna expect. Okay, what's that? Oh, you spoke to Miss in game, Managao. Cool. Okay, so estimated posting cost. I got this from Billy Zanixia because he shared it on Twitter. This one is actually going to show you the posting costs You can see it in the middle of the screen. You have like Legionator, inventory above that, and then the lowest custom price source, estimated posting costs, depending on the region sale rate. So the higher the region sale rate for the same item, then it's going to show up with less posting costs. Let's try and pick a legacy item. Or flasks. Estimated posting cost 4 gold 85. I'm looking at I'm trying to find something very expensive. I think I have to just go through the groups. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat first. He's doing great. Everything is going well for us. It's a great me time watching some stream for the... So it's mean time. So you mean you're not taking the time to feed the baby on your arm while you're watching the stream. That's a good suggestion. Maybe my voice is very calming. Freaky. Oh yeah, do you maybe have an answer to my earlier question in Discord about seeing the vendor price in the crafting queue? Okay, let me try that one. I had an idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So I have like a test profile. Big gamey ribs. What I'm gonna do, ASMR gold making. Yes, there we have it. I'm gonna do like a crafting queue craft value method. I'm gonna look at, how do we see? I wanted to put in like 100% vendor for selling or profit. I think it's still going to uphold. How do we get that? How do we get that? No, general settings, tooltip settings, crafting. We need to be with crafting. Default material cost method and default crafting. No, I think it's always going to look at the price of that item, cheapest on the auction house. What I have right now, it's been something I've been working on. It's a spreadsheet. Yes, another spreadsheet. No, really. It's importing data from the API. So in this case, Tide Spray Linen. This is the one you're referring to. Tide Spray Linen pants. So this is the vendor price, 40 gold, 56 silver, 30 copper. And this to make is 10 times nylon thread, and then the price in this case minimum buyout, and this is for DB market, and then an average of DB minimum and 70% market, and just split in half minimum and DB minimum. What? No, it's gonna happen. Okay, had SMR jokes when we did the weekly mailbox live. Yeah, back in Legion. So this is actually a spreadsheet that's giving API prices. So this is TSM in a spreadsheet. You will have to do something similar. I'm looking for a way to implement this. That this data is from Argent Dawn. I requested this, but that you have to fill in on the spreadsheet your API code, your server, and your region, and that you get the same stuff. I think that's the only way to really viable do this. Yay, spreadsheet gold making. If you're into that stuff. I think a lot of you started using spreadsheets just because of watching me. Okay, I'm still have to go through all of those. So there's manually way to track cancel repost cost. Yeah, that's kind of the only way. Using the macro. I don't know where it is on. I think it's in the TSM profile. I found it cheaper to reorganize my MOG groups into approximately sale rates. And above, I cancel and rescan every 3 hours. Okay. Have you had any success with doing it by sale rate? Got me curious. I'm really just selecting on the price. Okay, you were doing it manually. We did it a long time. Like they're really breaking stuff. I'm gonna bring Raider to the stream in just a few seconds now. He's really breaking stuff. I started using TSM at the start of Legion, and it took me a while to understand what is going on, or at least make the effort into understanding or looking up what was going on with the add-on. It was like, oh, everyone's using it, and I was only using it to search up items, look up items, and I was still posting with, I think it's called Auctioneer. It's like, it took me a while to make the step into TSM. Now once I had that going, it went very well, and we like calculate a lot of stuff by hand as well. You mean right now you have a spreadsheet with manually entry where it just multiplies cost by material usage, adds linen and thread, subtracts the vendor price, and see if there's a positive outcome. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, if you're on Discord and you go to general, Mist is going to post a photo of me and Raider. If you want, I can show it pretty quick how to request API data. It's not a lot of work. You just have to do it. It's gonna save a huge amount of time just on that one specific item. Yes, but then imagine it coming directly from the API. You open it, you select the threshold, light it up in green. You know, okay, it's time to go buy. Even API data on a spreadsheet refreshes hourly. On the 0.03 sale rate, I saw about 20% more in sales on average, as it was easier for me to repost 400 auctions rather than 1.7. Do you post on 48 hours then for the other ones? I have like, I sorted them by value, and then also the slut mugs go into a subcategory. Hey, we're almost done. How? It's 10:30. I'm almost done reposting legacy stuff. Normally it takes like 10 minutes. I'm talking too much. Just fire. Okay, you want to forget the rest. Hey, I got some nice legacy sales. Not so much, but this is from the past 3 days, and I haven't been reposting as it should be. Like, if I wouldn't do videos or try so many things at once, I will repost like it should be every day. I suppose it doesn't hurt, as I can check even when you're not in game. True. And you can check it even remotely if you have like Google Spreadsheets on your phone. He's using Slam on cooldown. I don't think he has a cooldown, honestly. Okay. I'm gonna just going to post these last, and I'm gonna show you how to acquire API data to a spreadsheet. Everyone can automate my shuffles by doing this just by getting price sources. It's very easy. So yes, haste cap. Yes, Raider. Wait, watch out for my drink. Okay, do we have Raider? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, then that's something he is good at. It's licking. That's the only thing he does. It's a border collie, and he doesn't want to sit still. See, he's always very excited. As with the other dogs as well. So yeah, it would be better to grab the pug. That's the only one who sits still. And suddenly I have hair on my head. Pooch hype. Yay! We need a good picture on Discord of the dogs, by the way. I know Miss is listening. Okay, Jack. Thanks for dropping by. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Twix is more fluffy. He's a long-haired border collie, and I think Raider messed up the mic a little bit. So I have to sort those out because some have to go to another character. It's only 7,500 gold, but at least it's something. So if I'm looking at this now, and I see how long it does take, I have to make sure I have done how's it called? Winter's Veil before I start streaming, because that took a while. But the next stream is on Saturday, so that means I don't have to work the day after. That means I don't have to follow a curfew. See, I'm 34 years old, I have a curfew as well. I feel 16 again. Yeah, it did pay off. You sold all of those that you got stocked from the year before. Bone Arrow 23, hi there, welcome to the stream. Enjoyed your videos on TSM. Yes, and we're not, no, yeah, we're done with doing those videos. The only thing I still could do is like TSM for noobs, how to set it up yourself. That's the only thing that was not included so far. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm very happy that it helped a lot of people. Okay, getting stuff from the API. So you go to Trade Skill Master, and how does it called? I think it's API something. Get item. It's this. So just Google it, public Trade Skill Master API, and you need your API key. So you put it in here. You pick item region, realm, item ID. You set it to text CSV, that's actually just Excel sheet. Here the same. You fill in the item ID. I have a add-on that's called ID tip, and it's gonna tell you the item ID. It's just below the regular tooltip stuff. So you haven't collected disappearance, and then item ID and bonus ID for any variations. So of the peerless is 63. So if you have like tight spray linen, it's 1525 blah blah blah, 6 numbers. Put it in here. Easy. You enter your realm, your region. Ooh, easy boy. Yeah, I triggered Raider. I triggered him. Now, almost got the lightning before the camera. And you just try out. You get a line. You go to the API sheet. Yes, they have been pulled. I think there's a berserk timer going off. So you just go, you get an URL like you see here. So you type equal import data. Hi Spidey, you are raiding with 34 others. Welcome to the stream. So you do import data, open hooks, accolade, or how's it called? Mage Shrine Dame, I hope that's right. Welcome. Roshin, welcome. Darkwing Agent, hello. Yes, the dog needs some enraged dispel. We are caught up during the stream with the dogs going crazy for attention right now. Dogs don't sleep when it's 10:30 in the evening. But yeah, that's how you just import data, drop the URL, and you will get API data into your shuffle. It's updated every hour. And you just refer these cells to the first one. So that's how you do it. Easy as that. So, Spidey, welcome to the raid. Thanks for welcome to the raid. No, welcome to the stream by raiding. Hope you all have a great evening so far. I was just done reposting. Just done with my stuff. No luck for Winter's Veil. Got 7,500 gold only for legacy stuff. What kind of emoji? Woo, yeah. Okay, that's a custom emoji. We have excited, not yet included into chat. So we can't use custom icons. Any other gold making stuff? I still have to do like 2 transmog sellers. What do you think about Auction House changes 8.3? Emmett Trousen. No more stacks is terrible. I did a lot of need stacking before. Especially with fish. Like anything that's a pain in the ass or takes long to farm is easy to flip in neat stacks. And we can't do that anymore. So that's a pain. I'm just wondering what I should do now. That's what I'm thinking of. I could do like cooldowns, stuff like that. I'm really sad that I don't have. I'm laughing, but I'm really sad that I didn't have a minion so far. So 15 times doing the dailies, no luck, no single luck. Savvy got it on his first try. Oh, by the way, anyone of you? Oh, started gold making mid legion, more serious in BFA, multi-boxing now, just getting auction house more figured out. 8.3 might make a bit of a it a bit different. Yes, because you're single stacking. So if TSM is up to par and they have, okay, I'm gonna clear my queue of 8 million gold, is up to par with the cap on posting items, and they put it up to 100,000. It will be fine to just post with TSM. I just hope there's nothing underlying going on there that's going to cause some bugs. I'm just going to queue tailoring right now. I can't queue PFA. Just gotta do those legacy stuff. So see, there's a lot of cooldown involved here. So the estimated cost is 92,000 and the estimated profit is over 1 million, but it's all cooldown related. Don't forget, this is sale rate to 0.01, which means a lot of slow selling. I need bolts of imbued silkweave. I didn't open the task list yet, but I'm just gonna look it up if I have some somewhere. So I'm going to, I think I put the bolts here. Bolts of imbued frostwell weave. I only have 4. So I need to go check the guild bank. Winter's Veil on 19 characters. How many mounts do you got so far, Bone Arrow? That's crazy. Darkwing. You need to... Oh, you need to do your 3 characters. So you have 3 characters that you're doing it on daily? I'm only using 5 at the moment. I really can't come around doing those. Okay, if I go to my shaman, I don't have to buy infinite dust. I'm gonna check that out. How many do I need? Imbued. Ella. Shh. The dogs again. It's playtime. Okay, I'm gonna grab those infinite dusts and bring it over here. You do 15 times a day. You got them 5 so far. Very good, Eevee. You did change your name, but it doesn't show in Streamlabs. Finally got it set up. Forgot to buy the boxes. So you mean like this the Savage Gift? Okay, you only have 3 characters with a rank 3. I have like 12 max level characters. I only have like 5 with if completed. Okay, let me go over get infinite dust. Oh. I'm gonna try to do a few of the crafting queues. Hello. Okay, like the pup is really messing with the older dogs. The oldest one is 9 years old, so it's the pug. He's left aside, or 10 years old. Then the other one, the second oldest, is 5 years old, Raider. And then Twix, he's 3 years old, and the Raider is like a half a year. He's like 6 months old, and he's really annoying the big dogs. Let's get... Oh no, it's on this character in the bank itself. Yeah, I know my bags are really messy from sending all this stuff through. So From Zero might not be the worst idea I did, because I can start fresh. Like my guild is really full with all of these items. Oh, this is guild bank again. I hate they put like this bank on both sides, then put the personal bank on the first room as well. Let's see, infinite dust. I have like 6 here. Where is it? Infinity dust. It's gone. That means I'm just gonna buy it. So I relogged for nothing. Completely for nothing. The flying carpet, by the way, sells really good. I crafted this like 4 times in the past 2 weeks, and it sells like instantly. If I wasn't doing all those YouTube videos, I would make like 3 or 4 a day. It's a bug. For the inventory, TSM is bad at that. Yes. Raincloud, welcome to the stream. How's it going? I think I'm doing well, except I don't have any minions of Grumpus yet. I need to go to the auction house. So far, only thing I actually did was doing minions of Grumpus, farming, and reposting my legacy sales, because I have been talking so much. Oh no, you didn't see that, by the way. You didn't see them. This server is Doomhammer, and we are going to Argent Dawn for the From Zero. So you didn't see that. I actually just ported from the garrison towards the garrison. You need to try and farm that. You've been away for a while, so your gold might have fallen behind. How much are you on? Spreadsheet? Right one too? Spreadsheet? Which spreadsheet? You want to sell me some? I haven't learned it yet. I haven't even learned it. I have done the Winter's Veil events so oh. Wait, the API one? Enter spreadsheet? What did I miss? Oh, the API one was Argent Dawn. So that was worth to flip. Okay, I need to go to the auction house. Bad multitaskers get distracted. I can't let myself be distracted. 730k at the moment. It's not moved in a couple of weeks. So how long have you been on there? Do you have one up on Google Docs? No. For now, no, because I'm really just expanding. I'm still expanding this one. You just have to equal import data, but you have to change this and the API key, which links your auction stuff to it, and then you will receive this whole thing, and you just have to refer to the cells. That's what you need to do. So import data, open hooks, then the quote things later, and then put in the URL that it generates, close the quote, and hooks. I don't know the English word. Please correct me if you know. I think the dog needs a bone. Give me a second. I just wanted to say, parenthesis. Okay, I wanted to say, if you hear it fall, he has it, and now he's making a game out of it. Neither. Oh my god. It's like, so first I get distracted a lot. Then the stream got raided, and then the dog is interfering. Yeah, it's bloodlust. I'm horde, so it's going. I'm gonna buy out 10, or just those that are cheap. Here we go. Okay. He's calmed down. See how much stuff I still need to disenchant, so I probably... No, this is all Cataclysm stuff. Oh, I am Bentig. Rah, 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 rah. I think it's that. Is it that one? That's Bloodlust. I don't even know how Heroism sounds. Is it the same sound? So I do have a lot of stuff to disenchant in this character. Like we did like Firelands 30 times yesterday. Yesterday in the evening. So I don't know how many she did before that. So let me make Imbued Frost. No, Bolt of... Oh, I'm on Unlearned. Stupid. Hero goes pling. just simply pling. Yes, that's why I'm horde. No, not that's not the only reason. I kind of look like my undead warrior when I started playing. That's the only reason I got horde. Yeah, let me put that back. Let's open it on TSM4 so I can make a flying carpet. It's only like 800 gold, but... Oh, it takes so long to craft. Horde is great, Horde sucks. Let's all stick to we play the same game. We're only here to make gold. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, what do we got? See, that's like 149 gold to craft. So even at 800 gold minimum buyout, that's 650 profit. So I don't have a lot of items that I can craft without picking up any materials. TSM4 sucks. Why? Darkwing. Yeah, TSM3 was better. I know, but I don't think they're gonna that Sapu is gonna admit that. Right one two. What is that YouTube watch? Oh, that's Heroism. Okay, gonna watch that after. So it's just bling. I'm gonna check that out. The Heroism sound. Let me do this correctly and open up the task list. Select a crafter, this one. Open the task list. I hate to do it on stream because this actually... If I do something from the task list here... It like... I get like extreme lag because it's so big. So switch the drone ash, open mail, buy from the vendor, tailoring crafts, buy from the auction house, get from the guild bank. Yes, move. Yeah, TSM3 is not supported anymore, so I think you got a lot of errors. So you needed to switch. Horde secrets sometimes I go into tree form, use the set of matches toy, and pretend I'm Teldrassil. You could do that with a cooking fire as well. Throw a cooking fire under a druid in tree form. We used to kill Alliance players taunting us in the headquarters in Hellfire Peninsula. You know, you have like these there's like market stands. It's like a tent inside of the building, and all of these Alliance players, they killed the NPCs and they sat on top of that because it requires you some handy wall glitching to get up there. So, and they're out of line of sight. So we just, every time some of them went AFK just to taunt us to be within the headquarters there, the town hall, we just started throwing cooking fires so they got damage. And if you do that long enough, you ended up being able to kill some. Let's see what I can craft just by picking all that stuff up. Small silk pack? No, might not go and craft those. See, my shirts needs to be recrafted. So we have the silk shirt, lumberjack shirt, mage weave, tuxedo stuff. I always craft these shirts. TSM3 works fine for... Oh, you're still using it. You're still using it. That's good. I didn't know you were able to use it. But as a YouTuber, I gotta be on point with the latest technology. So yes, I'm using this add-on. Just crafting these through. Then I gotta actually send those over to my legacy seller because that makes it a little bit easier for me to repost all of this stuff. This is gold making at its finest. Queue, gather, craft, post. If you do this, like, Want to Buy Gold always says this. Grab a profession, get all of the recipes you don't have. Oh yeah, requires Grace of the Moon. Get all the recipes you don't have, which are expensive, because not everyone has those. Set up TSM. Do this as a routine, 5 to 10 minutes a day, just by going to the auction house, or let TSM decide if you have stuff in the bank, or buy it from the auction house. So use the task list, buy everything, craft it, post it. If you do this on a full profession, you will get easy 20,000 gold a day. On some professions, that is correct. Maintenance work. How do you mean maintenance work? What did I miss? Maintenance work? Yeah, that's how you should do it. So that means one profession will take 5 to 10 minutes. That means, what is it? 7 crafting professions would take 35 to 70 minutes. We call that maintenance work, daily stuff. Yeah, you can't call it maintenance. Make sure everything is on point. So that's what Want to Buy Gold says. You have to do this 5 to 10 minutes a day per profession to get 20,000 gold on any profession. I don't know if that's true, because sometimes we sit on the auction house for the entire evening. It's just because I'm explaining everything that I'm doing it a little bit slower, or just because I got distracted. Oh no, I have to send this through. Or just because I'm distracted. Ringtone is right. By calling it maintenance. Gonna try that with blacksmithing. Raincloud, blacksmithing is a little bit harder because sometimes not all required ore is on the auction house. Remember that. The easiest one is actually tailoring. I think after that it will be leatherworking. I think a more accurate way to say it would be you get 20,000 gold of value per day. Is that actually just the value? I think the value is even higher. Maybe it depends on the sale rate. Just configure jewel crafting and platinum shows a lot of profit. Well, that's good. I think if we're looking at 8.3, you should try to reach that point with Osmanite. Okay, I'm trying to send through my groups. Maybe I have to change these because I don't want to send my balls of. Maybe I have to just put them into the tailoring group instead of dividing those into all of these. So cloth is out there. And then BFA not selected male. There we go. Those are sent through. You're trying to set up inscription right now, so I'm watching the video, but stuff like maroon pigment, for example. The only reason that it might not be showing up in your crafting reports, you're probably not skill point 150 yet, and you don't have a pattern that requires you to have maroon ink, if I'm correct. Problem is my tailoring is on a hunter along with leatherworking doesn't feel quite right. Why not? If you want to farm cloth, you gotta do it on a character that you enjoy to play and it's easy to kill, like barrage all the way, let your pet pick up all of the stuff. Let me go and queue blacksmithing, and I don't even have all recipes. If I am actually taking that final step in completing blacksmithing, this is going to be a pain to completely do it. Andrea, yes, okay, unlock it probably. You keep trying to make crafting gear, but I'm a lower pop server, so I have to farm everything. I'm stocking up on raid item materials. Yeah, that's a huge problem on some lower pop servers, especially if other people are restocking as well. You won't find enough materials. Like I say, with blacksmithing, I can't find. I'm on a high medium pop server or a higher medium pop server. There is no chance I find enough ore to do this restock. And if I select that crafter, the only reason is because we have so many characters with that profession, and we have 4 accounts linked. So I'm gonna select it. 2 million estimated profit because there's a lot of cooldown stuff. Let's see where I was in the chat. Freaky, I see, but why is stuff like alabaster and cerulean pigment showing up? Is there a standard recipe for it or something? I don't have what inscription. Learned. Maybe it's used in a few other crafting items as well. Or you might have come across it on other characters. That might be a reason. Andrea, you sold your 4 enchanted Elementium bars for 20k each. Good job. That's like the target of 20k a day. Emil Trex, not sure if it has been asked yet, but how did you decide to go with Argent Dawn? It's a high pop server. It's a role-playing game server, so that means I have the chance to sell a lot of transmog items. And I already had a druid there. So what I did when I had the idea of sooner or later to start it from scratch, I just made the demon hunter there. I had a boosted druid there already. So it will be easy to start from 110 like a fresh newbie going into BFA and start doing as from zero challenge on that character because I have it there. Otherwise I was going to need to boost the character, to transfer a character, or to start really from scratch from level 1. Which could maybe also... No, but the main thing also is because it's high pop, I can use it afterwards for pet arbitrage to send it to lower pop servers. Because I had been doing there already, because I had a character there. Not only the boosted one, but one I did like transmog runs 2 years ago. Going to farm more, Andrea. You should farm more. I need an anvil, imperial plate belt. That means that already sold. So that's a good thing. We Hordes can profit from selling transmog items to Alliance, because Imperial Plate Belt makes you look like a Stormwind Guard. Okay, Raider goes at it again with his bone. Demon Steel Stirrups. Oh no, I don't have enough Demon Steel anymore. I'm not gonna make the sharpening stones. But see, if I go to gathering, what do I need? So I have 3 Bloods of Sargeras, need 5. Thorium bars, have 1. Okay, let's see what I still need. 45 bronze bars. I get it from the guild bank. Okay, auction house stuff. I need auction house sources. Sauronite bars, 134. That's like 37 gold market value. There are 34 auctions up there. If those aren't stacked, I'm not gonna get enough. Like here, cobalt bar, obsidian bar, folded obsidian. Look at those prices. That's like 20 gold each. This character only has like 10,000 gold because everything is sent through. By the way, on my account, I'm funding the next 3 tokens. I already bought one on the weekend for my pet arbitrage account. I'm gonna buy 3 tokens from this account, so I can't spend any excess. I have like 100k now and 900,000 gold in the bank that I'm gonna use for that. See, that's the downside that misses selling all of the BFA stuff, and we kind of forced her in doing the double longboy challenge. We teased her first and she said okay, so it's our own problem. That's why we have to come up with all this gold. But hey, maybe on New Year's Eve the challenge will be complete. Maybe if you keep going selling Vial of the Sands, that way the pace it has right now, then it will be. So I need a lot of stuff like Arcanite bars and stuff. A lot of expensive items in here. That's the downside with blacksmithing. If you look, yeah, okay, its estimated cost 181,000 gold. I don't have that much gold right now. I'm like doing videos of, hey, we are collecting 1 million a week. Yeah, but we have to put it in the bank because it's a challenge, because now I can't afford to spend 180,000 gold, which is, yeah, it's stupid in one way, but if you do a challenge you kind of force yourself. But the estimated profit is good, but this is sale rate 0.01, like said. And a few items are, oh wait, that's the problem. Tailoring was selected as well. Right now, Fonaric, I have 20 servers right now I'm doing pet arbitrage on. I'm gonna expand as soon as the others picked up a few more sales. I just started like 3 weeks ago with a secondary account that I actually activated. I used to do it on 5 or 6 servers that I picked, did some research, and now I'm up to 20 servers. And as soon as that is running, I'm gonna expand even more, because you can have like, I think it's 50 on one server. Okay, estimated cost 90,000 gold. I can't even afford 90,000 gold because I won't have any repair gold. That's a little bit the story. But I have like account wide right now, I have like 40 grumblings, so I don't need to farm anymore now on Winter's Veil. And they do sell for more. I sold, to go back on stuff we've seen under my journal deals page, I think I sold one of those I bought on deals page for just a few gold. I sold it for 16,000 gold. It was a staff. Holy moly, I'm out of my market, it seems. Oh, out of your market. You're also doing pet arbitrage? I'm searching servers. I'm thinking of switching. My server seems to be taking a dive time over the last 6 months. We had the same feeling, to be honest. And the problem is, around 6 months ago, let's say 4 months, what got released? I think, was it then vanilla got released? Is it 4 months? Three to 4 months? The game lost okay, we're not going to show those because I have to repost transmogs. A lot of sales has been stalled because of Classic. And I expect a lot of people to come back, maybe in the final patch or Shadowlands. And then you're probably gonna see it be picked up again. What sells here is so cheap compared to others that are selling the same thing. Okay, yeah, difference between low pop, mid pop, high pop probably. We see items and we see examples on Discord all the time. Don't think XP is here or Zerkish is here tonight. He's selling like the inflatable mount shoes 4 times our value. And trinkets, we make them like 7k. It went down to 3,000 gold today. And he's selling for them for like 15,000 gold. So it's really dependent on the server. But he plays then low pop, so we get more sales. And then high pop XP with his alchemy buying Zin and Teat, like 240k Zin and Teat, and then ends up selling everything for almost for 500,000 gold. So he's getting a lot more sales. Think your trinkets are 1,000 gold. Raincloud, are you on US servers? So prices between EU and US are always a little bit different. There's a little bit higher value in EU accounts. Okay, Isle of the Giant pets have been selling well for you. Only like 300, 500 gold each, but you get like 20 an hour. Okay, that's really good. Dinobos. Like an Eckert enchant might be 400 gold. 2,500. Ours dropped sub 700 gold last week and a half. 2 weeks earlier they were like 1,300 gold. So yeah, do you want to get a lot of sales for a little bit profit, or you want to get like slow sales for a lot of profit? That's the idea. Any idea how to use a lot of thorium or bar, or should I sell them raw? So far, well, I do have to restock on blacksmithing, so I would be using them for those legacy items. I don't think jewel crafting from vanilla would be very profitable. I think you just sell them raw. I think if you prospect them, that you can get like arcane crystal? How's it called? I want to get the arcanite bars. Maybe that's why they sell so good. I think from thorium you're gonna get the arcanite bar gems. What am I? Oh, wait. Materials. I need materials, and then gems. Arcane crystal. I think those come from thorium. So if you bought them really cheap, try prospecting those. A bit, however, right now I'm on 2 servers only. Right now I'm leveling my alts on Korek. Problem is I have 12 120 hordes. High pop on 1 server and 12 120 alliance, medium high on another. My main is on a dead Russian server. It's kind of mess for you. Phonaric. Do you use any cooldown profession? Like have you seen what the rate is for like Sky Golem? Stuff like that. Or just Living Steel cooldown? Is alchemy in that case profitable for you? True Gold, Living Steel, just mode transmuting. Check if that is an option for you. And maybe it's only going to be like 5,000 gold a week, but if you do that on 24 characters, it's like 146,000, yeah, almost 150,000 gold to do all of them. weekly, and then over 3 months you're gonna be able to buy tokens. Trinkets here are selling 2 to 3,000 gold. North America, okay. Yeah, EU was higher, is higher. If not a lot of people do undercut, we could get the price up to above 7,500 gold. Oh, arcane crystal can be prospected, only looted from thorium vines. Okay, didn't know they couldn't be prospected. Yes, I had some from farming thorium. So that's why you got a lot of arcane crystals, a lot of thorium for farming arcane crystals. TSM crafting mat cost only appears if you can craft the item. Yeah, and if you filled in the soulbound items. I'm planning to set up alchemy for transmuting anchorweed. I also have some of them crafting sky golems. See, that's a good thing. Just passive gold gaining from doing transmutes. Is the stream re-rendering seems to repeat at times. Am I repeating myself? Okay, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't have any error messages. Normally, no, I don't have any notifications of skipped frames or anything. Or maybe Twitch want to pop in advertisement. You have ad blockers, you won't see advertisement, and then you will get those 10 seconds back. BFA trinkets on your server, 8 to 10,000 gold EU. See, we used to have that like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Then, oh, can I spoil that? So, Mrs. Her goal is 130,000 gold a day. Your goal, 130,000 gold a day. 130,000 gold a day. Okay, need to pronounce that better. So yesterday, you had like almost 500,000 gold. That's File of the Sands and Steel Bound Harness selling. That's most of that gold. And today she had 183,000 gold. So she's running ahead on the challenge. Like, okay, I have to sit here. She's really running ahead on the challenge. Let's see, it's 11:15. That means I have to wake up in 6.5 hours. I still have to do a few things before I'm able to go to bed. Saturday I will stream as well. You're on Canopic Jar number 37. Yay, Funaric, thank you for following. There we have it again. Yes, it's a great emoji. I see you laughing. How many Canopic jars did you have for vials? 7. Okay. You have 30 more already and still no vial. Are you doing it on the alchemist character, by the way? Make sure you are. Yeah, I'm gonna stream on Saturday again. Does that mean don't ask stupid questions, Trax? Or fuck me, I don't do it on alchemy character? Okay, good, good. Almost gave me a heart attack. Maybe yourself. How often does Miss cancel and repost a day, by the way? 2 accounts every 10 minutes as soon as she sees someone undercutting her. Except for crafted armor. It was at the 7 jars. Okay. So the difference of 30. So stream on Saturday will start around the same time. Do you think it's worth to pay for them? For premium? For TSM, you mean? Yes, indeed, damn. TSM Premium. Of course, if you want to support their work. And also, people who use like playing on PC and then playing on a laptop, your accounting data, your sale data, your buy data will be, you can as soon as you log out on PC for say, you can say, okay, end your session, or take the backup, and you go to your laptop and you select that backup. You will have that same, oh, reden. You will have that same data from buying and selling. So it will really link, instead of linking accounts, it can link computers for the same account. I think that is implemented. You can look that up if you want to be sure, but I think that's the main difference. And you get notified as soon as an item is up on the auction house, like Sniper Search, but you get an email depending on your parameters, on your setting and what you want to receive. So stream on Saturday will start the same time EU, around 20:30ish. So that means EST time, US 14:30. And yes, I will be streaming longer then, since it's a weekend. If you have suggestions, hop on Discord. I'm not gonna do like reposting the entire evening. I'm gonna make sure I reposted before the stream started, but like I said, I got back home late from work, so I'm gonna make sure I'm reposted before I start the stream, and maybe we can do some farms. Maybe we can even group up with people who are watching. Right one too. Thanks for having me. Thanks for showing up with a large number of viewers. It has been a pleasure. I didn't expect that so many people coming in to watch the stream. And we almost streamed, well, the stream took like, it's been active like 2 hours and a half if you subtract the countdown. Well, I had a great time. I have a dry throat. I have drinks in front of me and I still have a dry throat. Thanks for showing up. So many. Have a good day. Have a good night. Thanks for following. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for using Twitch Prime. By the way, do check. I think I unlocked channel scores. You can get like points for following the stream, and you can do something about it. It's something new Twitch has, so I'm not sure what it all is. So your stream and videos are top notch. We'll see you on Saturday. Thank you, Sneakiness. Everyone, enjoy your evening. Tune in next time. Bye bye. Oh wait. Yeah, gotta go out as we do on YouTube. So have fun making all that gold, and I will see you in another episode. Bye-bye.